guys, this is my everyday brightening longwear look. I wear this every day or variations of it for about 12 hours a day. It's really good for me because it keeps me looking awake and it lasts me until the end of my work day. So I'm starting off by using MAC's Oil Control Lotion because I have oily skin, especially on the nose. Then I'm priming with LORAC's Mattifying primer. This primer is really good for keeping my T-zone in control and filling in my pores if I happen to have big pores that day. Now I'm going in with the very last of my MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. This is a holy grail for me. It's really lightweight and you can build it up to a semi-medium coverage, but it is more lightweight. And now I'm just taking it and blending it out with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. I highly recommend this foundation, even if you have dry skin. I'd say just wear more of a moisturizing product underneath. Sometimes I have dry skin, so that's what I do, and it still works wonders for me. It still lasts me all day, so you don't need to worry about that. Next, I'm going in with NYX Wonder Stick in light medium. This is the only cream contour I've used, so I can't really compare it to anything else, but I do love it. I use it every day. It's a really good color for skin that's really light. As you can see, there's not really a warm orange tone to it, which is what I like about it, because for fair skinned girls, it's kind of hard to find contour shades that are good enough for us, that don't make us look muddy. And I'm sure that this shade looks good on any skin tone, but me personally, I like my contour to be more on the gray side than on the orange side. Not that it's bad for anyone else, but you know, it's my personal preference. Now I'm going in with MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is my holy grail. I will not use anything else for a long work day. It doesn't crease, it doesn't budge, it stays on all day, and yeah, so I just blend it out with my beauty blender. As you can tell, I use the NYX Wonder Stick, the light side of it, to highlight my chin and my forehead, because let's face it, the Pro Longwear concealers are kind of pricey and I don't want to waste any of it. In this video, I was trying out e.l.f.'s HD powder for the first time, and I was trying to bake with it, but I do not recommend it, so I wiped it off. And now I'm going in with my MAC Skinfinsh, Mineralize Skinfinsh in Natural Light. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I absolutely love that. It's another holy grail, and it works well because obviously I'm kind of only using MAC right now on my face because I'm a MAC girl personally, but I will try other things. Anyway, highly recommend that powder as well. As you can see, I took my NYX Wonder Stick again and used the light portion of it underneath my brow bone. Now I'm going to move on to my eyes. I'm taking the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. I use this every day, obviously, my everyday routine. I'm going to take my Morphe M504 brush and just use that and the shade Honey Butter in my crease and blend it all over. This shade is really great because it's not too orange and it's not too pale. It's just nice. It gives you a really nice bright look on your eyes. Now I'm taking a MAC Pigment in, I think the shade's called Naked. It's just a nice shimmery pigment, another way to brighten up your look. I take that, I apply it all over my lid, and I put it in the corner of my eyes to highlight my tear ducts so I don't look so stinking tired. So now I'm going to take the same palette and use this shade Chocolate Cookie to add some depth to my lash line. And I'm using the Morphe M511 brush just to kind of smoke it out, as well as, like I said, add some depth to that lash line. Since this is a long day ahead of me, I was actually filming this at around 5:36 in the morning. I wake up on the daily at 5 to 5:30 because I work early hours. Anyway, I'm taking this NYX cream blush and my Real Techniques blush brush in the shade Tea Rose, I believe. Cream products are great to last throughout the day. If you want to make them last even longer, add a corresponding shade in powder on top of that, and that'll really make your colors last all day. But for me personally, that just adds more time to my routine, and since I do wake up so early, I really have to be out of the house on time, or else I get stuck in insane traffic, and nobody likes that. So now I'm taking my BECCA highlighter in Moonstone, I believe. The brush I'm using is perfect. I don't have to do much blending with it or like spreading out the product with it. I kind of just apply it to my cheekbones. Personally, it's good for my face shape. I don't know if it'll work on someone else. It's just a BH Cosmetics brush. I don't think they label their brushes, but I got this in the Signature collection. I'm sure they still have it online. I'll put a link below. Try to find it for you guys in case you're interested. Now I'm just gonna tightline my eyes with a MAC Pro Longwear pencil in Definedly Black. I think that's what it's called. This is another good product that lasts all day. I can't help myself with the MAC Pro Longwear line. It's amazing. I highly recommend you splurge on that. It's not gonna let you down. Now I'm taking Sephora's waterproof mascara in Outrageous Volume, I believe. This mascara is insanely waterproof. I don't recommend it if you don't like having to use extra products to get off your mascara at the end of the day, because this will not move. It may smudge a little bit if you're constantly yawning and you put it on your lower lash line. I will admit that. I have experienced that, but it's nothing that you can't swipe away. I suggest getting Q-tips, I guess, carrying them around in your bag if that's an issue that you have. Another thing about this mascara is it is extremely wet in the beginning, but it will dry, so be kind of careful not to poke your eye. The brush is really good, but it can poke your eye if you're not careful. And I recommend storing it in a nice, cool, dry place, because if you don't store it correctly or you don't close it tight enough, the formula can get a little clumpy. I think this mascara is only like $12, $14, I'm not sure, but you can find it online. They have a version that's not waterproof as well, if that's what you're interested in. So now I'm just gonna curl my lashes. I'm using a Sonia Kashuk? I don't know. That Sonia lady at Target. I'm using her eyelash curler. I like to curl my lashes after I do my mascara because for me it just holds throughout the day a lot better. That's my dog, don't worry about him. And of course it's upside down. This is LA Girl's Matte Flat Finish Lip Gloss. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, it's a matte liquid lipstick that will last you all day. So long as you don't need something super oily. Even then, it still lasts towards the outer parts of your lips. This is the shade Fleur. It is one of my absolute favorites. I can't live without this. I bought it and I got it in the mail. I tried it on and I bought it back up immediately because I don't ever want to be without this lip color. It's just so pretty. I think it'd look great on anyone. So yeah, definitely look for that. I think it only cost $6 actually. I got it off of Amazon, but I know Morphe sells it now. So definitely look into that. And yeah, so that is my makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.